monkey and you don't turn yourself about. That's what it's all. Put your halo out, put your halo in.
Back in the 70s, when I was growing up in Laramie, it was a town without angels. Or at least I thought so. We didn't seem to need any. I got a bad feeling when I read this email from my English professor back in Laramie. I tried to call, but I just got the answering machine. So I hopped on the web. I said to Susan, I don't like the sound of this. In the next few days, it was all over the news.
Police say sometime during the evening of October 6th, Matthew Shepard left the Fireside Bar with two young men, Russell Henderson and Aaron McKinney.
Anti-gay activists came from Texas and Kansas to protest.
First-degree murder charges soon may be filed against two men charged with robbing and pistol-whipping a gay University of Wyoming student. 21-year-old Matthew Shepard died this morning, 5 days after he was attacked.
I replay it over and over in my mind. A couple of drinks at the Fireside, then the drive out Grand Avenue, east toward Cheyenne. The bumpy dirt road out to the buck and pole fence, the kind I built with the Forest Service the summer after high school. What happens next is unimaginable. The butt of a .357 Magnum crashing down on your head. Again and again and again. Later that night, you're alone on the prairie. I can feel the bitter Wyoming wind burn your ears, numb your feet. Smell the sagebrush. See Orion's belt rising in the black October sky, and the lights of Laramie stretched out to the west. I never even met him. But his path that night, from the Fireside Lounge to the fence, cut right through the heart of my hometown. Ever since that night, I can't even think of Laramie without obsessing about Matthew. How can it still feel like home? Especially now, with my parents retired and moved away. Russell Henderson's trial opens here at the courthouse this afternoon, but the media are getting an early start. That Kansas preacher who picketed Matthew's funeral last fall is back in Wyoming, a block from the old Safeway, 3 blocks from my junior high.
Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression. That's my job. Cry aloud.
Deal with it. Matt is in hell, and if you don't change your lifestyle, if you're living like he lived, and you don't change your lifestyle, you're going to be in hell.
I'm not sure what I expected to feel, standing a few feet away from Fred Phelps. But I don't really feel anything. Not outrage, not fear. But I can't stop watching.
And be not deceived. God, determination in the Almighty to punish the impenitent wicked.
In open court, Russell Henderson told the whole story, how he and a friend who will be tried later lured Matthew Shepard from a bar to a backcountry road, beat him to death, and tied him to a fence. He ultimately died 5 days later.
Jackie, for the town of Laramie, this is now half over. As you mentioned, the defendant entered a plea today. He cut a deal, and that means there will be no death penalty and no trial.
The media mob is gone before dark. But I'm not going anywhere.